Yeah. We're ready.
Now streaming live.
Only 3 minutes late.
We are.
Yeah. Oh, shock.
What's the odds of us being late?
I know. Well, not usually.
I would say we're probably at least a couple minutes late. Probably about 60, 70% of the time, if not more.
Yeah, I would say so.
We try to be on time.
It's not always the lady that's the fault.
No, most of the time it's me.
So I feel a bit better than that, you know.
Like 99.9% of the time it's me. And you might have been late once. But that was probably my fault, so.
No, it wasn't. No. We would have been late tonight though, wouldn't we?
Oh, really late. I took a nap, and you and honestly, I was going to say you forgot what day it was, but I also forgot what day it was.
Because you phoned me at the beach, and we didn't say anything about date night, did we? At the beach, no. So it's like la 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 la. Oh yeah, call me later. La, 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 la.
Yeah, I'll call you later. I'll call you later. Bye. So yeah, Allie did the walk of gratitude with me.
I did.
And we did Hooponopono.
We did the Oompa Loompa thing, didn't we?
Hooponopono at the seawall on Siesta Key Beach.
Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa Hooponopono.
That's the one.
Yes. Hooponopono.
Don't like it. It's not my friend.
Okay. Well, it does do, it's beneficial, and I hope that it did help the water and the earth. And
yeah. My gratitude is I liked what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Good.
I connected.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I basically say the same thing every time I go to the seawall. And you guys know, most of you know what Hooponopono is. It's the Hawaiian code of forgiveness. And what I do is I say, dear creator, source, universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, friends and family on both sides of the veil, galactic neighbors and friends, higher self, and Mother Earth. I'm sorry, first tenet of Hooponopono. I'm sorry if I don't say this as often as I should. Number 2, please forgive me. Number 3, thank you for your abundance and everything that's good in life, safety, health, protection, as we promise to listen with open eyes, ears, mind, and heart. And number 4 is, more than anything else in the whole wide world, I love you. And at that point, usually if I'm by myself, I'll ask my guides and my posse, right down the lines, creator, source, universe, spirit guides, guardian angels. I'll ask them to join me and magnify that loving, healing energy from my heart center as far out as we can. So everybody that comes in contact with me is affected in a positive way by that loving, healing energy. So
that's beautiful.
So, I mean, and anyone can do that. You can do that if you're at the mall, if you're just walking down Main Street, if you're at the park, anyone can do it anywhere. And it costs you nothing. And just those positive thoughts are making the world a better place for all of us.
Yeah. Just gratitude, isn't it, as well?
A lot of gratitude. Yeah.
Being grateful for what you have. You're not always concentrating on what you don't have.
I'm really grateful for what I have.
I'm grateful. Yeah. I was thinking that today when I got off the phone with you. It was like the realization of how much I'm loved. I know that that's ridiculous because I know that you show me all the time. But every now and again, you just feel the magnitude of it. So,
You can't put in words how much I love you or you love me, how much we love each other.
no,
Not enough words to
no.
express it, or it can't express it deeply enough.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm constantly always thinking about you. That's the first thing I sent you a message in the morning telling you that. Thinking about you constantly.
I don't know why I'm such a dork.
Well, I'm a dork too.
A dork.
I am. You are. We are.
Most of the time in La La Land.
Okay. I love La La Land. I may have helped build the La La Land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I've not seen the chat. See who's there.
Gabby was the first one in.
Hey, Gabby. We did well, Gabby, didn't we? We did the astrology readings together.
Did great.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Sharon came in
Hi,
next.
Sharon.
Karina and Donna Rose. Who else? That's it.
The astrology. Shush now. I'm a dork. You're a dork. Everyone's a dork. I love that, Sharon.
I pride myself on my dorkiness. I am a klutz. I'm a dork. I'm gonna trip on stuff. I'm gonna knock things over, and I'm okay with it.
Did you just say Karina as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Didn't he say Karina?
I did.
Yeah. So what's everyone been doing? What's everyone been up to? I want to find out. What have you been doing as well? So you've been to the beach today?
Went to the beach. I've been making lots of videos for my BitChute channel.
Yeah. You did that yesterday as well, didn't you?
Well, yesterday I made a bunch of them. What was it? 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 of them yesterday, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. But actually, some of those yesterday were late or well, early in the morning today. So, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, there's a
geez.
lot of videos on the N5D BitChute channel. I'll put a link in the chat right now for that.
And I like your post that says join me on Telegram. That was good. That's the old-fashioned one, old-fashioned man, if I remember right.
5D BitChute channel. There.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely sign up, follow me on there. That's
you can say so much more on there, can't you?
Yeah, I can post things on there that would have gotten me kicked off YouTube a long time ago.
Well, you couldn't go live today, could you? Because you've been naughty boy.
Yeah.
So Facebook said, no, you're not doing it.
Yeah, Facebook took away my ability to do live videos, at least temporarily.
As a slap on the wrist.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are in that same kind of boat, that are getting Facebook jail and whatever, but you're doing the right thing when that happens. So
yeah. So John said, I share a couple of your vids. Greg, I think my Facebook friends were twitching from the controversy. Yeah. Yes. Me, Nan, and me, my mum, and Clifford were in the cafe today, and speaking very loudly. Well, not loudly. We were just speaking normally. We weren't whispering, that's for sure, about the world and what's happening. So, and I could see people around us kind of like, you know, frowning at us with their face masks on. Like, sorry.
I'm glad you were, and I'm glad that those topics were being talked about
Yeah.
loud enough where other people could hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I, you know, Clifford's kind of on the not sure edge bit. He's kind of listening, but he's not sure, which is fine. But you know, he didn't shush us.
Let's see. Sharon said she went grocery shopping today. Woohoo!
Yeah.
You party animal, Sharon. I don't know how you do it.
And also Gabby went shopping therapy as well.
Yeah.
So one sounds like, yeah, groceries and other shopping. So what did you buy, Gabby? Did you buy clothes? What did you buy? Something nice? I'm nosy.
Well, what if she bought like some sexy lingerie for her man?
I'd still want to know, because I'm nosy.
I mean, for her to wear in front of her man.
Yeah. I'm still.
Maybe she bought the lingerie for her man. I don't know.
Well, could be. You know, we're open-minded. You know, Gregg likes that sort of thing, don't you, darling?
I do, on you. It's a funny thing about lingerie. You know, women can wear it. We know what's underneath, but it still looks hot.
It's
like unwrapping a present.
That's how I see nice underwear. You know, I like nice underwear. I don't wear much during the day, mind, but
either. I'm usually commando.
Yeah, I see.
Of course you are.
But yeah, I'm sorting out all these lovely green crystals for my creations.
See, that's what you've been busy doing. You did a little shopping yourself.
Aren't these diddy? Aren't these cute? These little shards of crystals. Yeah, I went shopping for bits for the pyramids and things. So I unveiled all of them. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Hygiene products at TJ Maxx.
Hi to Claudette and Michelle and Lisa.
We've got a TK Maxx here in England. That's weird, isn't it? She said TJ Maxx. We've got a TK Maxx.
TJ here.
Yeah, all natural, non-GMO, vegan toothpaste and stuff. Toothpaste. Okay, I see. Gregg
Plus some lingerie for her husband.
Yeah, I have to look to see what happens unless Gregg is updated. Hello, Lisa. Hello. Yeah. So I can't believe that we both nearly missed date night.
I know.
One of us, both of us. Oh dear.
But yeah,
stood you up, you guys.
Some of this, yeah. I want to ask you guys: have you guys been like confused on, you know, like the day of the week, and are you getting lost in time? Like, you know, what day is today, or what time is it? Does time seem to be like skewed at all or off in any way? I'm wondering if there's been like a convergence of timelines that has created some kind of confusion about time. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the chat room. Hi, Sarah, my star sister.
Hello. Yeah, Gabby says she's not quite into that.
Well, yeah, her husband might be though. I'm teasing, Gabby. I know. I know you know.
We don't really. We don't know people, do we? Really? I'm all natural or not at all.
I had a girl.
Well, yep. It's often fast again. Yes, it is. We'll just start it as we mean to go on. Smart, rudity, nudity.
Doesn't take us long to go down that road.
Oh no. Yeah, but I think they're just as bad they're just as bad. It's not just us in the chat.
See, if there was like a live audience that they were all sitting there,
yeah,
I would bet they'd have like little side bets going on. How long do you think? You see people betting money and handing it back and forth.
How long before it gets all out of hand?
Go down that road. Sometimes it's been like a minute or two. Actually, it could have been less than a minute because we almost got caught one time.
Yes.
Right before we went on.
Actually, but I somehow had recorded our conversation before we went live, and then I was playing videos back to try and delete some in front of my mum, and I'm saying something very, very naughty to you.
Yep.
And my mum heard it.
Oops. That was funny.
And that was the time where we were absolutely creased up, just as we'd just gone on, because I wanted to say something to you to embarrass you from the start.
That was... Hey, Phil. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, brother. 31 plus 13, 44 beacons. Shine your light. Indeed. Thank you, brother.
You found your soulmate.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Phil, that's wonderful.
Congratulations.
Yay.
See, Phil, we're going to have to do cross-continental trips.
Yep. That is amazing.
That's
Phil.
awesome.
So happy.
Yeah. Ah.
Yay.
Phil, was that because of the...
Yeah, I wonder.
Somehow, was that connected to it? Just curious.
I would, do you know what? I said that if just one person could meet their soulmate on that night that we did, I'd be happy. I'd be ecstatically happy. Obviously, I want everyone to.
Yes.
But that would have been amazing. Yeah.
Wow, you look so beautiful.
I didn't just now. I just had to add half an hour to get ready.
So I'm at the beach and I'm talking to Allie and she goes, "Did you hear that?"
No. There's a line. No.
What? Okay.
No.
I won't go there.
No.
I think there was like some thunder or something going on.
Stop it.
What? Didn't you have some bad storms there recently?
Making things obvious and stuff.
He said, no, it was from somewhere else.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I think it's amazing. And I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Feels such a lovely, lovely guy.
Definitely.
I want everyone to find that love, that peace in your heart.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling to know and to have that love and to feel that love and know that the other person has that love, that same exact love that you have for them.
Everybody, I'm laughing because everybody's guessing and it's your fault. I told you not to cross the line.
I didn't.
You didn't hear it anywhere. I could have even kept my mouth shut. Stop it.
When are you two going to inhabit the same time and space? Asks Elizabeth Irwin.
ASAP, Elizabeth.
Yeah, hopefully for a month in October, from October into November.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting for.
I've got to talk to you, Mister. So we went for a meal at a restaurant called the Wheat Sheaf. It's a nice restaurant, and they've got new owners, and I'm really, really pleased because the last owners were absolutely awful, nasty pieces of work. Because I usually do big events there. I usually organise like a psychic supper. So everybody kind of buys a ticket and they get a meal and, you know, an audience event with a medium. So, and I usually just book a restaurant and book the whole lot. I just book the whole restaurant and then I just fill it up basically. And people just sit there, have a nice meal and they've got entertainment. So I couldn't do it with the last owners because they were arseholes, but they've got new ownership. And so I spoke to them and they're willing to do any events for me, basically. They're up for it. So, but obviously I don't particularly want to be working when you are here. I don't want to, because there's a lot of preparation involved. It's not just the one day. You've got so much to organise. And so I can't remember. So I want to be with you at Christmas. We've got to kind of work this all out. Are you going to want to fly back at Christmas? Or if, you know.
We gotta, I have to look into
it out, dates and stuff.
Ticket prices are and stuff like that. If they jack them up at Christmas, or, you know, we'll figure it out. I wonder if that's Sharon said it's getting windy here. Are they still guessing about what I was talking about beforehand?
Wasn't that anyway? No.
Donna said no crossing the line allowed with LOUD in capital.
I know, I saw it. I'm not playing. No, I'm not playing.
Joy Lane says she's in Facebook jail.
Oh no.
Yeah, welcome to the club. We've all been there. Well, most of us. I can't post a live video in Facebook, so I'm kind of like in Facebook jail.
How dare they censor people for telling, you know, it's like free speech here, you know, free speech. We're allowed to say what we like. Yeah.
The mother of one of the slain servicemen in Afghanistan made a post on Facebook and Twitter, and she called out Joe Biden, and she got banned from both places.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, it's right. You know, she's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I can't say it, but yeah. Wow.
Okay, so I told you guys that I've been uploading some videos to my BitChute channel. So let's see. Let's go here. I'm going to do a screen share. All right. So I uploaded this. School board gets badly trolled, and just so you don't think that, you know, it's, you know, somebody that put a voiceover on here. This actually happened. Here's an article pranksters tricked school board into reading some extremely dodgy names at the hearing. So this it's a short video. I'll play it for you guys.
And I'm asking that you do not pass this policy in Virginia.
Thank you so
in
much,
this
Ms.
county.
Thomas. We do appreciate you. Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. So, Suk Mahidik. Suk Mahidik. Ophelia McHawk. Ophelia McHawk. Eileen Dover. Eileen Dover. Don Kiddick. Don Kiddick. Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr.
Are we just childish?
Yeah, but some of those I didn't get. Maybe it's an English kind of America thing. I don't know.
The second one I had a hard time understanding, but it was Suk my dick.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah. And then Phil McCracken and Ophelia. Ophelia my cock. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't. That's the one I didn't get.
Ophelia my cock. Donkey dick.
I didn't get that one either.
I leaned over and Wayne Kerr.
Oh dear. Yes.
Are we just simpletons that kind of stuff amuses us?
I don't know. It's a bit like the fart in the
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that big store.
Yeah.
I was at that
And
big store today.
echoes.
I was at that big store today. I was at
Uh-huh.
like a DIY place
Mhm.
buying wood, like you do.
Mhm.
And I was just kind of remembering that video, thinking that's so funny.
So Michelle was saying maybe Gregg will get grounded in the UK and have to stay through the holidays.
Mm. Now, wouldn't that be a bugger? Oh.
Donna's asking, how did none of them laugh on the school board that were up there? I would have been cracking up.
Well, how would you bloody know with that stupid nappy on their face?
That's true.
You wouldn't know. Mind you, I think you'd see their shoulders down, maybe. Or maybe they just don't have a sense of humor.
That's true too. I've been with people like that. It's not fun.
Got people who don't get it. It's just
People
like,
that have no sense of humor
yeah,
that you can't joke with.
yeah, no. You've got to kind of laugh in this world. If you don't, you're going to go mad.
You and I always find things to laugh about every day.
Even things we shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I shouldn't be laughing at that. Why is that funny? It's like, I have a sick sense of humor.
But that's the inner child where you don't have boundaries of funny is funny. And that's it.
It's like, you know, with your bigger picture, it's always the fart ones that make me laugh. It's always that when that bit when Camel Toe, what's her name?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Camel Toe Harris. She
Lindsay Generous.
yeah, and they're laughing and farting and laughing and farting. That's so funny. I can't help it. Yeah.
You know, that little bit
took a long time to make because I had to find different parts, sounds for each one, and then cut them and trim them and put that in the right spot. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but when it comes out and you hear it and watch it, it's like, yeah, it was all worth it. Just for the laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, brilliant.
Even Kamala's laugh. I took her laugh out and I put this other woman's laugh in that was kind of like ha 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 ha. It's like really fake laugh. Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
You can do the farting noises quite well though.
Yeah, but I'd much rather use the sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very funny. Yeah. So Niall says being at one with oneself is completely individualistic. Being at one with oneself and another one too is impossible. No, it's not impossible. No. You can be at one with another person.
Mhm.
You can.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, soulmate energy as well. I think you can.
Mhm. Laughter is truly the best medicine. Totally agree, Claudette.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, after what she said, she deserves it. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was just being a. I mean, that's hate speech. What she was saying in that when she was talking about, you know, Trump, about does one of us have to come out alive? She was basically threatening somebody's life, and yet, you know, Trump's never said anything like that before, and he got, you know, impeached. And she thinks it's funny to say that, you know, it's one rule for them and one rule for other people, isn't it? The Democrats.
Well, they're all going to be held accountable, along with basically every world leader, maybe with the exception of Putin, who they want us all to hate. But why? Because he's the only one that's really telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he's probably done in the past some hideous crimes, you know.
Maybe.
But at the end of the day, you know, at least he's on the right side of things, isn't he?
Yeah. And you look at, you know, Trudeau in Canada, and, you know, the fucktards that you have there in England and China and all over the world. They're all pushing the same bullshit.
Yeah.
And they all need to be held accountable for their crimes against humanity, along with the mainstream media.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. So what do you make of is it Robert Steele? Robert Steele who died, one of the truthers. You know, the big tour, it's Scott McKay, Street Fighter. They're doing a kind of like a tour around all the states, waking people up as they go around, with Sasha Stone and a couple of the others. So they're basically just pulling up places, and they're just talking the truth, basically.
I love it.
Well, yeah, it's great, but something was sprayed at one of the events, and they all went down with something, all of them.
What do you mean something was sprayed?
Well, they felt something in the air. You know, when you kind of feel that mist in the air? It was something was deliberately sprayed at them. They all went ill, all of them.
Was it sprayed via like a airplane that flew over? Or?
No, from a person, like an aerosol.
Oh, wow.
Kind. And all of them got ill, all of them, but Robert still didn't recover. And he's been big out there in the truthers circle.
And he ended up dying.
You can tell that these people are getting very close to, you know, what they don't want us to get close to, you know, and so they're trying to bloody, I can't say it, but you know.
So what happened? He ended up dying from that.
He died, yeah. Robert Steele has died.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
Wow. And what happened to everyone else?
They said he died of COVID. That's what they said.
And what happened to the other people?
Well, they got ill and recovered.
They recovered.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I know. So there's a lot of people doing good stuff out there, though. A lot of people that are trying to kind of get to the actual people, trying to, you know, wake people up. I mean, you could do it online, but these people are risking their lives going out there face to face with people, you know. Good luck to them.
Especially when they're telling people, okay, well, we're going to be in, you know, Bismarck tomorrow and San Diego the day after. Yeah. You know, so they can have people
absolutely
waiting ahead of them with a plan to do something nefarious.
I mean, that takes big balls to do, doesn't it? You know.
Well, props to anyone who's out there speaking their truth.
Yeah.
Now more than ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I know that there are people out there who says, you know, we should stop talking about what's happening. We should stop talking about it. I can understand that some people have got to that stage where they're fed up and they don't want to talk about it anymore. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And it is, you know, that we have to kind of manifest what we do want in this world, you know, rather than concentrating on what is going on. I tend to do both. I tend to see what's going wrong, but then there's this warm, fuzzy glow energy comes over me, and then I can see where we're going, you know, so I can tend to do both. But it's like you can't just shut up and not say anything anymore, because at this particular point, if we don't start speaking out and we don't start convincing other people, you know, to wake up, to start to look at the truth, to start to look into things, then it's going to go the other way, and people will become more complacent, and people will just say, oh, you know, yeah, I heard that. It's probably not true, which is what we've all been doing all this time. We've heard something in a rumor. It's like, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. Anyway, what we're doing for dinner? Oh, what should we watch on TV? Just something, and then life carries on. But in the meantime, there are horrendous crimes going on in the background, and I can't shut up for one. I just can't. Me and my mouth just go. And I know that you're the same.
You know, a lot of people at the Holocaust probably thought the same thing until it was too late. And, you know, the gas chambers were already turned on. Yeah. They never organized and got together. And
no, I mean, this is the last final round. This is the last final round. You don't stop speaking then. You know, I can understand that some people will. I can understand that. But for me, when people say, why don't you just, you know, let it all go now? It's like, no, I can't. No. But then that's me, and this is you, and that's them.
Yeah. You can bury your head in the sand, but all that's going to get you is a butcher knife through your neck without you even knowing it.
Yeah. Because I know Todd Medina was going through, it felt as if he was going through a lot of pain and anguish when he was talking out. I don't know if you heard his rant. He was kind of ranting.
A couple days ago? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I did.
And he was saying that, you know, he wants everybody to shush now and just get on with kind of, you know, we're not there yet.
Right. He was saying basically there's a lot of distortions going on. The distortions are reflecting everything that's on the exterior as well as the interior and stuff like that. And I do agree in so many ways that is true, but you still can't ignore the distortions, as he calls them.
But Todd he's never really got political, has he?
Not really, no.
When he has people kind of interviewing, he stays in kind of the metaphysical side of things, doesn't he? He doesn't really venture out.
Yeah. I'm just smiling because I already know the outcome. I know what's going to happen. I know how we win in the end. I know the feeling we're all going to feel.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a big soap opera. It really is. And we can get caught up in it.
Yes.
Maybe a little too much.
And sometimes I have days where I switch off. I just get myself lost in, you know, my Netflix kind of series and things like that. I just get lost in there and switch off and do my arts and crafts, or I get lost in my grandchildren or going out shopping or something else, and I just totally switch off about it. But yeah.
Just thinking about how it ends up brings me a lot of peace. And I know that
Me too.
I probably shouldn't get as worked up as what I do, but I think a lot of times what I do, especially with the videos I put out, whether it's the bigger picture or just some of these shorter videos that I'm putting out on my BitChute channel, I do that for the people that are either just awakening or that are maybe on the bubble. You know, just trying to get that critical mass to where we need it to create that event.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Apparently, my mum said this today. I don't know where she got the information from, but she said the Schumann resonance was high today. Is there any way of checking it?
Yeah.
The people who don't know what the Schumann resonance is, Gregg's going to now explain what it is, aren't you? Lovely. And you're going to be multitasking, finding out what the score is.
The Schumann resonance, you know, I made a faux pas right there. I almost said human, but Schumann, the resonant heartbeat of Mother Earth is 7.83. And the belief is that as we rise in vibration, so does the Earth, and vice versa. And that the Schumann resonance, you know, when we have these spikes in the Schumann resonance, it's basically a reflection of a spike in perhaps consciousness. So let's take a peek at. I'll do a screen share here in a sec. Here we go. Okay. Bear with me. This is as of right now. So we did on the 30th, we had a couple whiteouts and you know, a nice little whiteout right there as well, and several other full whiteouts that we had. And looks like
what does the whiteout mean, darling? I'm asking for other people as well as me.
Well, that's all subjective.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for example, here we have blackouts, and a lot of people believe that the blackouts are perhaps a reset. We see the whiteouts, and like here was one back in 2019, this huge block that we had.
Wow.
And when we see anomalies on the Schumann resonance charts, we also see correlations in the energies that people are receiving and experiencing, as well as irregular sleep patterns in which we receive beneficial upgrades. And what we continue to see is an influx of photonic energy. We also see more and more Schumann resonance whiteouts. So that's my interpretation, that it's an influx of photonic energy as we go further into the photon belt.
Right.
So.
Mm.
Yeah, and those photons can actually transform DNA as well. So it's a beneficial thing where we're getting our DNA upgrade through the photon belt and these Schumann whiteouts.
Yeah.
You were saying?
I can't remember. I've blinked since then.
I mean, it's been 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
How do I expect you to remember that?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No, the amplitude to data was 7 amplitude. That's double Dutch to me. I don't understand. What does that mean?
The amplitude today was 7.
Spike of 61.
Frequency was 7.72. There's an amplitude spike of 61 early. Oh, we'll have to get Phil on. He knows that a lot better than I do.
Yeah. He does that in his lives, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Human resonance. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. They say they say that if it gets to a certain point, that we're going to be ascending. That's
16.
what they say, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the belief. Yeah. Who knows?
It says who?
Yeah.
It says who. That's the thing. But it's the heartbeat of Mother Earth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing that staring thing.
I just get lost in you. I forget that we even have a show going on sometimes when I look at you. I just
Yummy. Delicious. I'm not going to say everything I said to you just now before we was live on air. But yeah, all of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was we saying? I don't know. Gone. It's gone again. Something's distracted me. Something sparkly over there.
Shiny, sparkly things.
Yeah. You're my sparkly, shiny thing.
Claudette's saying that they sprayed the sky so bad here today. I'm 90 miles north of Toronto. It looked like a tic-tac-toe board. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Why are they still doing it? That's what I want to know. I thought that had all changed, you know, to the good guys, but clearly not.
Yeah. Are you getting chemtrails over there in the UK?
There's some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them, unfortunately. So I heard that in Israel, the kids are being taken away from their parents who have not been jabberwocked.
Yeah, they have a 93% rate there.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
They're taking the children away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've
Other
heard
places. Yeah, in schools, some schools now they're giving the children the choice.
Yeah. My mum's got a letter that she's put on her Facebook page. It's a template letter that you can type out, that you can actually get your child or send it to the school with your child. Or if your child is being pressured, the child just hands over this letter to them, and the child is also signed the letter as well as the parents as well, to say that they've looked into it as well. So,
you know, if this doesn't kill them, it, if nothing else, sterilizes them.
yeah, exactly.
So you're looking at a massive decrease in population in the next 3 generations, at least next 2 generations.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people's lineage will end over this.
Yeah. And yet people are just still oblivious and lining up for it, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I feel for them. And I feel for anybody who's watching this who, you know, has had that done. I think Phil's doing a really kind thing. For anybody who has had, I hope you don't mind me saying it on here, Phil, but for anybody who's had to have that because they've been pressured or convinced to, and they want healing, then he's offering to do free healing for anybody who's gone through that. So that is a wonderful thing, Phil, that you're doing.
Awesome.
There. Yeah, amazing. Definitely. Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to see the kids. I'm seeing the kids tomorrow, though. They're going to help me change my living room round, so there's going to be a different backdrop tomorrow.
Oh, really? What's it going to be?
I don't know. I'm not. My daughter's in charge. She's going to sort it out for me. And I think hopefully Craig's coming around as well, although it might just be me and Rhea. That's going to be a bit difficult. Mind you, I've got nothing really heavy anymore because I've got no sofas. The place is empty. There's no sofas.
I think you should put like a laundry line behind you. And
you
so
think
after you get done washing your clothes, you can put like your underwear up on there and stuff like that.
My underwear, I can't hang my underwear out on the line or anything because they'd just, seagulls would just get caught up in my underwear. That's it. They wouldn't be.
No, it would be behind you on the wall. You could just
no, yeah, that's not happening, darling.
It's not happening.
No,
okay.
That would be wrong on so many levels.
Okay.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to have something different.
Something different.
Yeah.
I'm curious what it will be.
I know.
So where are you moving that shelving unit behind you?
I don't know. Don't know, but she's good at it.
Good.
So,
So she will create space for you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And I bought this new furniture so it's easier for me to get my arts and crafts out. So I can literally pull the canvas drawer out for my resin or for my jewelry making or for all the other craft things that I've got going on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to have that.
My
that
spells,
space.
doing my spell kits, and I've got the kiddie spell boxes that I've got to get together. I've made these kids spell boxes, and they've got like cauldrons and things like for children. They've got slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails. So I've made them, and rats, and there is dad's underpants and magic beans and anything like that. It's all made out of resin, and they can mix it up basically and create potions. So I've made those for children.
My thing when I was a kid, you would do the jinx thing. Like, especially if you played sports, you would jinx the other person to miss. Is there
That's horrible, because that actually works. That's horrible to do.
Jinx.
Well, I'm going to spill this, am I?
Yeah, because if you're competitive and you want to win whatever sport it is you're playing, you jinx the other person.
That's cheating.
So do you have like a spell for jinxes or to prevent jinxes?
I've got anti-nasty potion spells, yeah.
Anti-nasty potion spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do bad spells though. I will never ever, you'll never ever catch me, no matter how. And I've had some really horrible people in my life before, as you know, really evil people. But there's no way I'd send a bad spell at all to anybody, or bad intentions to anybody, because it comes back to you threefold. So what's the point?
Well, I think there's nothing wrong with a little jinx here and there.
No.
That's not saying I wish you die. It's just like, hope you missed that. I hope you missed that shot you're shooting.
Yeah, but
so I have a chance of winning.
Then what will happen is you'll trip over your own shoelaces or something and hurt your arm or something. That's what happens. It's called karmic energy. You muck about with that universal energy. It's got to be for love and light.
So what happens if you say the same thing as somebody else at the same time, and then the other person goes, jinx?
We did that as children, but we didn't know better, did we? But we haven't ever done that. Well, we have. We've always said the same thing. But we've never done jinx, have we? No.
Just curious.
I'm not saying I'm sweeter and lighter than light, because I'm not. I've got my other side, as you know. But when it comes to spell work, I think you've got to be very vigilant about what it is that you're doing.
I totally agree. You know, I've got my here they are. Got my Everyday Witch A to Z.
That's it, yeah.
My Everyday Witch spell book A to Z, and they're all positive spells. Everything in there.
Why don't you flick the book and open one up on a spell for us?
Here's one for knowledge. Here's one for leaving. One for luck.
Luck. Let's do a luck one.
Okay, well.
Okay. What does the wording say?
People can take a screenshot of that right now.
Oh, okay.
And it says goal to draw in luck. Optional extras, a green candle, something to symbolize luck, like dice, a shamrock, a lottery ticket, a lucky coin, a horseshoe. Should be small enough to carry around with you. Notes. Do the spell inside a room with a door. The spell is best performed on the night of a full moon or on a Thursday, but it can be used at any time you feel the need for an extra boost of luck. Close the door to the room you're in, light the candle, recite the spell, then open the door to let luck come in. A window will work too. And here's the spell. I call on the gods to send me good luck so I might succeed and prosper and win. Into my pocket, this charm I will tuck and open the door to let good luck in. Carry the good luck charm with you, especially when you need luck the most. So that's just a sample of one of the many. There's a banishing one that I've used in here from people that are not so nice.
Yeah.
And I've banished them, and it works.
The freezer
really does.
works too. What do you think of my wand that I've made?
I think that's gorgeous. And those little roses would be fantastic inside a pyramid.
I'm going to do it inside my new fairy one. I'm going to do fairy.
Yes.
One.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to look amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. But I love this, my wand, my spell work. So.
Yeah, and just one last time, this is what I read from was Deborah Blake's Everyday Witch A to Z spellbook. I use her tarot cards when I do tarot.
You mean Z? Like you mean Z? You get it wrong. It's not Z, it's Z.
That's what you would say. That's what they would say in the UK, A to Z. Alpha to Z, but it's A to Z here. It is. I would say, don't you mean Z?
I know. Cool. But Deborah Blake, the cards, you've got her cards, haven't you? Tarot cards.
I do.
They're lovely. They're lovely cards.
You had them. Do you still have them?
Don't know where they've gone.
You probably gave them away or raffled them.
I've got tiny. I don't know if they're in the box. There's the box up there. I don't know if it's actually in there. Might be. But I wanted to keep a deck for here for you because they're yours.
Yeah, I don't know where mine are probably over there.
I want to review
all my other cards.
Some tarot cards. That's what I want to do on my YouTube channel. I want to review some.
Okay. Oh, I want to give a shout out quickly to Elizabeth. Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. And Phil gave us another super chat as well.
Oh, Phil. Isn't he kind?
That's amazing. Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Lovely.
I love seeing, you know, all of our regular family in there in the chat. You know, you guys, we love seeing you coming back and joining us every Tuesday. And
wasn't it lovely that some of them came on our love match? We haven't seen you guys since then. The love match was amazing. It was Saturday. We did it Saturday, and you know, there were, I can't remember how many people we had in the end. Was it about on and off, people coming in, people coming out? I think there was about, I don't know, 15 maybe. Was there? Would you say that? Maybe more than that. There wasn't enough guys, so come on, guys. You know, you gotta get, you know, we'll do it again. You know, if you haven't had a chance and you are single and you want to kind of see some single people who are very spiritual, you want to hear kind of what they have to say, then play the love match video. Play that.
And out of the few guys that were there, there's one less now that Phil found his soul mate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Intentions have gone out there.
Yeah.
And how wonderful is that?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm in love with these little tiny crystals.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting charged up. I'm dipping my fingers in. I used to do that when I had a shop. You see, I had a shop with like a crystals. I had lots of crystals, and I had a huge bowl like this. And at one point I thought, no, they should be all individual in their little compartments with a little note to say what they all do and everything else. And they just spoke to me and said, we all want to be together. So I got hold of them. I put them all in this huge bowl. And I kind of just went, tumblestones this size are £1, tumblestones this size. And they were different prices. Some were more expensive than others, but it was potluck, basically. Some people, you know, bought a cheaper one for £1 when it could have been for 30p, you know, but then some people got, you know, a crystal that was worth a lot more. I loved it.
Aww.
I do miss my shop, but I don't miss the whole responsibility bit.
I guarantee probably at least 90% of the people watching this video have a ton of gemstones all over their house, or in one specific area. They keep them all, but they have a ton of them. Everything. I mean, I've got them in my dye on for my t-shirts. They're infused with the gemstone energy, and then I've got gemstones over there on top of this one little table, and on my altar I've got a cathedral there. I've got pyramids all over the house.
I always put in a few temple stones with all the mystery gifts that I send out to the Patreon lot, and anything that anybody buys, I always add in there little crystals and things, because I just, you know, I charge them up with my love and then I put them in.
A lot of ladies will put crystals inside their bra.
Yeah,
wow,
that's the truth.
Those would be happy crystals inside your bra.
I love the one that you sent for me right at the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah, that was
in an interesting place. You started it. And he's speechless.
Yeah, what can I say?
It's a lovely citrine.
Yeah, I brought that to the beach with me every day.
Yes, you did, not in your hand. And
no,
it's been in my bra. So it's, yeah. So there we go. And now it's in the sand over there, my little sand pit that I've got with all the quartz crystal sand that you sent me.
I think you're crazy, but
I love it.
Yeah.
The kids come over and they play in the sand. They love it.
Of course.
They go whizzing around the living room afterwards. They're in a bit of a hyper mode, but that's fun. Energized.
There's a magic in that sand, and I can't blame the kids for wanting to play with it. I think innately the energy of the sand attracts them.
Mm.
It's not just any sand.
No, it isn't. It isn't. And I know they get in a mess and sometimes I lose a bit of sand, but
It's okay.
what is it? You know,
I can always send more.
it's I'm not going to deprive the kids of that.
No.
Mm.
Indeed.
Yep. I have crystals everywhere, even an amethyst above my doorbell. Also candles and crosses and white lights. Who needs to wait for Christmas? Absolutely. Everywhere I walk, I'll always have special stones. Yeah. I just bought these. I wanted to put these in the pyramids, but they're a little bit large. But aren't they lovely? I was thinking, you know, these flowers. I was thinking of doing a point with lots of flowers around.
That would, you could make a large wand with that. A really, yeah.
A big
Almost
thick
like, yeah,
staff or something.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I have got 4.
Scepter.
So I've got to think about 4 things I'm going to make with these. Yeah, and they're lovely. Look, it's got lots of rainbows in it.
I like, my favorites are the ones with inclusions in them, because they all the inclusions tell like a shitload of stories. It adds character to the quartz crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, I love them. So I'm going to go to the crystal shop and, you know, the wholesalers, and I'm going to be selling some crystals. So they're a lot cheaper here than they are in America, I know. So
Debbie says that you and I look very nice tonight.
Ah,
we only have half an hour to get ready.
What she meant is Allie looks especially nice, and Greg, you look okay, but together you look nice.
No, darling, you look sexy as hell. You look sexy. Yum, delicious, and you're mine.
Look at you.
I'm not good at sharing either, so no.
That's okay. I'm horrible at sharing.
No, I don't want to share.
No.
This is it. You're stuck with me forever.
Good.
Made our choice. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, if I have my perfect woman. You're it. Ain't no doubt about it.
Nope. And people went on date night, they were saying, oh, it's never going to happen to me. And, you know, it's like, look at our story. That's why we come on every Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's why we're sharing the story. It's not to say, oh, look at us, look at what we've. No, that's not us at all.
No.
This is a lovely feeling that we have, and we're wishing this for everybody. And there's people out there that have found it, and I'm so happy for you. But there's other people that are really needing this now. They're needing a companion. They're needing somebody. Their other half is what they're needing. So I will keep going forward to try. That's why we do the list, and that's why you're going to be turning the In5D Club into a dating site now, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
And also, you and I weren't looking when I saw you on Todd's Facebook page. We weren't looking for a relationship. I had just gotten out of one, you know, the year before. You weren't looking. So, excuse me. That's when usually it happens, when you're really not looking, even if it's on like our love match meetup that we had. You know, you're putting yourself out there. You might not be necessarily looking. There were people that were wearing yellow that were just like, well, maybe if it happens, it happens, but that kind of thing.
mean, most people were saying, you know, I'll be happy with a companion. You know, can I ask everybody out there, what do you think? Do you think that you get to a certain point in your spiritual kind of development that you then think sex is great, it's absolutely amazing, but when you haven't got that soulmate energy, you're not craving for sex, you're not craving for a one-nighter, you're not craving to just have that in your life just because, you know, just what they call scratch an itch. You kind of, you're waiting for that, and you're happy in being celibate, and you're waiting for that special person, otherwise you would go without. Who feels like that? That's what I'm asking you guys, because that's how it was for me. It's like I didn't want just a kind of a casual relationship, and I didn't want a full-on relationship. So that's why I kind of just stayed, you know, without anything. It was like I was just I was happy with my work, I was happy with my family, I was happy with my crafts and my, you know, I was thinking I just don't have time for anything else. That's what I was thinking. And then as soon as you meet the one, you kind of go, I'll make bloody room, because this is amazing. So there is no problem at all.
No, and it's amazing that, you know, how well everything can gel. Everything just fits like pieces of a puzzle. It just all fits together.
And your perfect partner will do exactly that. They will blend with you. They won't come along and take from you. They won't take your time. They won't take your energy, because it's in constant flow of, you know, the infinity. So it's giving and receiving in equal amounts. And if anybody has seen the Celestine prophecy, you'll see, I can't remember what insight it is, because it's got the 10 insights in Celestine prophecy, the 10 stages of spiritual evolution. Have you ever seen it, Celestine prophecy?
Of course I have.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, there's a few extra ones that they added.
There is 11th insight, and
I have them on in 5D.
Yeah, they're great. I did a workshop of Celestine prophecy, and I really thoroughly enjoyed teaching it. But in fact, I just found the video of that, actually, the tutorial. So yeah, what's everyone saying then? I can't find how far back we went. There's Debbie and Susie, Mad Max, Donna Rose, Michelle, D Vortex.
That's a new one.
Yeah, hello, welcome.
Yeah.
I've been reserved for a soulmate. It's true. It's like, it's not as important as everything. Yes, it's lovely and it's amazing, and with the right person, it's absolutely magical. But it's like, you don't want to share your energy that intimately with somebody who isn't worthy. That sounds really egotistic. It's not meant to be.
No. And that's what Claudette's saying right there. She said, I'm in that place. I want true love. If not, I'm okay. She wants that relationship.
Yeah. And a lot of people on Saturday were saying the same thing. It's like, if it isn't right and if it doesn't click, then I'm happy as I am.
Yeah.
Oh, D Vortex said, I've been a fan for a long time. Oh, I don't have time to see you live. That's lovely. So it worked out really well.
Yeah. Well, we're glad that you finally made it on here to join us and catching us live, even though you might have to split soon.
Yes. So Debbie said, yes, Ali, I'm waiting for a really special connection. Yes, absolutely. And Deb Treadway said, yeah, time will tell if someone will fit in your flow. Absolutely. Because if they come along and they disrupt it, I'm not going to say who, but somebody messaged me earlier and said that their love partner, I can't remember how they described their love partner, had basically, there was a lot of violence going on, and she said that it was her life partner. And I said, do you know something? As as in love as I am with Gregg, and as deeply connected and easy a relationship it is, but if he ever laid a hand on me like that, with that much connection, I would still walk away, because there's no way that I would be able to, if there's children involved, 100%. There's no way that I'd be in a violent relationship. I wouldn't have my energy in that. And if they are your soul person, if they are that person who's meant to be, and they're going down a bad road, then you've got to leave them on that road so that they can work out their own crap, and then they come back to you later on. But you know, if there's it's to do with frequency, and if your frequency is messing up their frequency because they can't be spiritual, they can't let that happen, you're only going to antagonize that person's frequency, and that's where violence comes in.
Conversely, you and I are just
Never
like
gonna happen.
two children anyway.
Yeah.
We just want to jump in mud puddles. We hate confrontation. We're not ones to yell. I mean, we're just so much alike in so many different ways that's not an option.
I was just saying that to this lady to try and allow her to understand that even if you feel that something is perfect for you, there is a line that has to be drawn.
Sure.
And I was just using that as an example, that even though, you know, it's to honor yourself, isn't it? Honor yourself. What do I deserve? And deep down inside, if you stay with that person, you're telling the universe, I do not deserve any more than that. I deserve to be hit. I deserve to be yelled at. I deserve to be treated like a piece of poop. And there are kind of things that you can do, like cord cutting and things like that, that can actually help you from cutting that person away from you, not permanently, because if they then align back with your energy at a later date, when they might be on drugs, they might be, you know, alcohol might be interfering with them, all sorts of things. Sometimes guilt makes you, sometimes it's soldiers coming back from being in battle, and they've seen horrendous things, and they're coming back into a relationship, you know, and there's violence then. So, but at that point, it's like you are probably the person that isn't able to help them sometimes through it if there's violence involved. Sometimes it's better to separate and to still see each other, but have your own homes to go back to. So if that person starts to become that way, you can say, I'm going to leave you to it, love. You know, call me tomorrow when you calm down, rather than having to live with it, especially if there's children involved. The children do not need to see that kind of violence. They really don't. It affects them.
One thing also that we touched on this in the love chat meeting that we had over the weekend. Be open to not having boundaries within your city, state, even country.
Yeah.
Bill found his soulmate in France. He's in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Florida. Allie's in London, or England rather.
Yeah.
So you never know. And Allie came to me in my dreams, and you know, because we're twins, twin flames, we have that same energy. We vibrate at that same exact frequency. So she was able to find me easily. There's only one other person on this whole planet that vibrates at that exact same frequency as she does. So
and
you
can do it. They can do it
that's
too.
what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
If you put it out there and say, hey, if my twin is here, if my twin incarnated with me, please, I want you and I to synchronize our frequencies and to find each other in our dreams.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how it happened with me, because I was, this was what did we say, about 13 years ago, did we say? I can't
Yeah.
even remember.
Yeah.
I went to bed and I know that I was in a very sad place because I'd had a huge disappointment. I thought I'd found the person that I was meant to be with, I thought, and it didn't work out. And I was feeling that I was ready for a relationship. I was really, really ready. So I kind of, with the intention, I did my spell that I've kind of shared to everybody, including, you know, the affirmation. I wrote, I lit a candle and I said, you know, thank you for, it starts off with gratitude. So thank you for, you know, and you list all of the things that are good in your life, even the simplistic things. So thank you for all of that. You then think of the happiest moment of your life, make your heart sing. And then I started saying my affirmations. And one of them was for me to meet my perfect partner, the person that was my equal, the person that was going to love me unconditionally and for me to love them unconditionally. You know, and basically, I then went to sleep, and I must have then astral traveled to you at that particular point because of the intention of when I went to bed. So if you guys are looking for somebody, then try that before you go to sleep, with the intention. You have a candle that is only used for that spell, just for that intention. You can call it a spell, you can call it a prayer, you can call it a cosmic order, you can call it law of attraction, you can call it anything you want. It is an intention at the end of the day. So, you know, you can say that if you want a new job, you can say that if you want a new car, you can, you know, and never feel guilty about asking either. Always kind of be in that that energy of, I deserve it. Absolutely, I deserve it. And I was like, I deserve to be loved because I know I would cherish that person. If they were showing me the same energy, I would cherish that. So with that intention, you put that out there. You light your candle, you say all those things, and then you blow the candle out and leave it to the universe to bring it to you. But do it before you go to bed, and you never know.
Yeah.
Have a go.
And for me, it was a similar but different combination. I had just, you know, within the last year or two, I had gone through my second marriage, gotten divorced, and I was, you know, I had watched The Secret a few years before, but I was like, okay, well, shit, why isn't this working? And I remember specifically dropping to my knees and surrendering. And maybe that's part of it too. The surrendering for me is what gave me a galactic download. When I surrendered, that's when I got this download that told me to build in 5D and gave me the name in 5D and said, oh, you're going to be doing like radio shows and, you know, all this stuff, talking to the public. I'm like, you got the wrong person. I'm an introvert. They go, no, it's you. And here we are. But after I surrendered and had that download, it was shortly after that you visited me. So, you know, when I surrendered, I knocked down all those walls, whatever walls I may have had up. Mm-hmm. And then my beacon of light, my energy, my twin frequency was able to reach you as well.
Mm-hmm. And everything, it's like everything aligns up perfectly. And then we had to wait the 13 years. We had to experience more upsets, more happiness, more experiences in love and everything before we were then ready. And I think twin flames have got a bad write-up sometimes because they say twin flames have always got a really harsh, bad relationship because I totally don't agree with that, apart from if you met too early. And if you did meet too early, then I can get that because, you know, you've got to have been going through that same experience for you to be on that same vibrational energy. But we'd done a lot of our clearing out before we met, we'd done a lot of our, you know, you'd kind of said, I'm at one with myself, and I was at one with myself, and I was like, do you know what, this is who I am. I know I'm a good person, and I know that what I deserve. And you was feeling the same way, but we wasn't necessarily looking, but we wasn't actually dismissing it either. I was just saying, it's just not time for me yet.
Well, once I saw you though on Todd's page, that changed everything. It just stole my heart. I gasped literally when I saw you. I'm like, wow, you're here, because I thought you were on the other side of the veil. Here you are. I'm like, oh my God, wow. So I had to stalk you. After you stalked me, I had to stalk you back. And then,
do you know something? You know that video that you commented on? It's like, are you going to do level 2 or something with tarot? You'd said.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, sometime. And I just ended it there. That's all I said to him. I found that video, and I've actually put it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I've actually put it on there.
It's funny because I just saw that today.
Did you? Yeah.
Today. Yeah. I did.
Yeah. I've aged since then, but yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. But, you know, somehow, some way, your twin will find you. If you just, you know, listen to what Allie and I are saying, put it out there. If your twin did incarnate, he or she will find you. Don't give up. And if you're in a relationship where it's a lot of stress and, you know, some people say that opposites attract. No, they don't. That's a horrible relationship.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's going to be things, you know, it's like, you know, we've basically been talking about this, haven't we? And saying, you know, you like certain kind of films and things, and I like certain films, but there are some stuff that we like in between. Does that make sense? But it's like, you know, I can watch a scary movie and a horror, but put it down to, I can see the actors, I see it for what it is, and I don't get in it. I watch it as a third person in the bubble, and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the storyline, and I'm kind of like thinking, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, if I was there, I'd be doing this, and if I was, I'd be doing that. So I'm in that energy, and I've been told I'm a bit like a bloke when it comes to films and stuff, because I like action adventure, you know, that sort of thing. But you don't like that, do you? That jars you. So
low vibrational energy, killing, death, scary,
sport. I'm like yeah. So we're gonna have to have TVs. Does that make sense? So he's
but the thing is,
and I'll watch my.
That's not necessary. I wouldn't put that in an opposites attract kind of thing. I would say opposites attract, the kind of relationship, and those is where they're constantly arguing. There's no argument here. No. You want to watch that? Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Just, I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to be near it. I'll be in another room.
But the trouble is listening to it. How are you supposed to not listen? It's a small flat. So yeah. I can be in a different room. Like, you know, if you did it on football Sunday, I could be watching a football game, and then the sound of the game would drown it out. So true. Yeah. There's compromises, and when you love that person, you want that person to be happy no matter what, and that's how it should be. It's happy no matter what. Yes. Yeah, and that ultimately, that's all I want in this relationship, is to see you happy. Yeah. To make you happy, and however I can. Vice versa. Thank you, Sarah. Ali, you look so pretty tonight, your eye makeup. Thank you. It was it's makeup on makeup, but don't tell anyone, because I went out for the day and then it was like date night, so it's like, oh my god, I've got to put some more eyeliner over my eyeliner. I've got to stick down with false eyelashes because one was hanging off up here, and yeah, it's not looking good, you know. My lipstick was just down there. Do you know what I mean? I didn't notice it when I spoke to Gregg earlier, and he didn't say anything, so thank God for that. I've got love goggles. It doesn't matter what you look like. I'm always going to love you. It was a proper repair job. Yeah. Did you see that video of my mum? I gave her some of the false eyelashes with the it's like a magnet. They're magnets. So you put this eyeliner on and it's like a magnet, and then you stick these on and it like it sticks to it. It's like a magnet. Well, I gave some to her, okay, and she's done a little video. So go to my mum's page and watch it.
I gotta check that out. Yeah.
Hilarious. It ends up stuck down here somewhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's very
Oh
funny.
no.
And
That's funny.
she just is very funny. Shall I try and find it and play it? She'll love it.
My buddy from New York, Brian, was in here and he's checking out. He's got to leave. So take care, brother. Thanks.
Oh, bye.
Thanks for stopping in, Brian. He goes under the name DK.
Get rid of all that.
Yeah.
He
was the drummer.
It takes me a little while.
He was the drummer in my first 2 bands.
My little brain cell and all that.
Little brain cell, yeah. Truth is, Ellie has 2 brain cells, and I'm the one with 1. But she has twice as many as I do.
No. Have you seen my my thingy video? My cover picture with Snow White and the witch. I just thought that was very funny.
No.
So I'm still going down. You know how many posts my mum does a day? I've got to go down and down and down and down and down. So could be a while.
It's okay. We got lots of people that have joined us that we haven't said hi to.
Okay.
Hanging Laundry joined us. One of our moderators, Terry's here. Steve Jenkins, Sarah E. D. Treadway. Who else? And Devin joined us. Knowing Devin, though, he's probably been here the whole time. He's finally spoke out.
Yeah. I think everybody was very brave to come on our love match.
Yeah.
They spoke out, and I please, if we do it again, please, some more guys step up. Just step up. God, my mom's put so much on about Afghanistan.
Fiona says that your mother is so full of fun and is so gorgeous. I agree.
Oh, she is. She is amazing, my mum. She's my best friend. Absolute best friend. Right, I found it now.
Good.
So let me go back. Okay, can I screen share then?
Can't wait to see this. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that picture.
She's going to kill me tomorrow. She's going to kill me tomorrow.
I like the shirt.
She needs glasses on, mind you, to put eyeliner on, right? So she's not even putting it on her actual eye, she's putting it in her eye.
Oh no.
Oh my God. No, don't ever grow up, Mama.
Did it.
Wait a minute, look. So this is the next photograph of her.
Did she realize it was there?
Yeah, she took a picture of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a nightmare if that happened to you and you didn't realize it was there?
Well, sometimes that's how I'm going to wake up in the morning. Sometimes, love. That's what you've got to cope with.
I wouldn't care. I don't care.
Oh, dear. So here's my cover picture.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my mum's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. I just we get on really, really well. All our family does, you know, we're very close, and it's I can't wait for you to be part of that. I can't wait for you to kind of connect with it, because Logan needs somebody. He's into sports and everything, and I know you are, you know, having a kick about with the football and you know, and Hallie loves kind of the telling stories and things like that. So
Yes.
yeah.
It's funny, when you clicked out of the video, we were both like this.
Were we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What did everyone say about that?
Oh, they loved it.
A lot of people were a lot of people on Saturday, they were basically saying they're looking for companionship. Yeah. Yeah, you see, I love my false eyelashes.
I've seen you without them.
Yeah.
I have. And you're still equally as beautiful.
See, my point of view, ladies, is right, guys, what you see is what you get with guys. You know, they can put a nice shirt on, they can put something to wear differently, they can brush their hair, okay, they can have a shave or not have a shave. But women, there's so many different variations of what you can look like. Just, I mean, you can look like this and you can look like that, and there's a lot of things in between. Just what I mean. So
I couldn't tell you the last time I brushed my hair.
you do, you comb it in the shower.
Oh, I do. Actually, when I put conditioner in, I comb it to get the knots out.
Yeah.
A lot of good that does, because it still ends up like this.
I love it. Love your hair. Love, love, love. Love everything about you, everything.
I feel exactly the same way about you.
I love the way you are. I love the way you dress. I love the way you have your hair. I love everything.
I do too, about you. Yeah. With or without the eyelashes, doesn't matter. With or without the makeup, doesn't matter.
Oh, that's how I feel about you. You say that sometimes you look like a bag of poop, and I say you never look like that for me. Even you looked poorly in hospital, but you never looked ugly, and you never looked kind of you know, I still found you very, very attractive. But even when you're poorly, I just felt concern. It was like that attractiveness was kind of over there because the concern took over.
You haven't seen me without my fake eyelashes, though, have you? Yeah, that would look kind of freaky. Yeah, thank God. I don't need that. No.
You know, one day we're going to swap over. I'm going to look like Gregg and he's going to look like me. We're going to do that.
Oh, that would be scary as fuck.
That would be so funny.
No, that would be scary.
I think we'll do it.
Halloween.
When you come over here.
We'll do a Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you going to look like me?
I will. I'll have to wear hardly any makeup. And I'll have to get a fake beard.
Yeah.
See if you like me then.
What do you mean a fake beard?
Spanking, you do. Spanking. You wait till you get over.
Okay.
You've got some explaining to do.
I want that spanking.
You're in trouble. You won't be able to leave the bedroom for 3 days,
Oh,
apart from to go to the bathroom. But apart from that,
okay.
I'm
I'm
just
looking
gonna order-
forward to that.
I'm just going to order takeout and just stay in the bedroom.
Okay. I'm all in.
We're not going to go live at all.
No, it won't. Well, it won't be on a Tuesday.
No. Yeah,
So-
honestly, try the magnetic eyelashes. I mean, I literally can just pull them off. I mean, you can see it's like I can pull it off. Okay, you just put the eyeliner on. It's just like a normal liquid eyeliner. You just put the eyeliner, and it literally, they just stick. And it, you know, I used to have to put a layer and then wait, and then another layer, and then wait, and then another layer, and another. It used to take me forever, sometimes about half an hour to get any depth onto my lashes at all. Just my lashes are blonde, so. Getting ready for the list, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, my love.
I'm just looking at your gorgeousness, just getting lost in it.
Yeah. Can't wait. Can he wait? Because I said to you, didn't I? Should we go? Should we go on holiday when you're here?
Mhm.
And your reaction was, but that means I've got to share you. It means we've got to share each other for that amount of time. I know.
I also said I realize how important family is,
You
and I'm
did.
good either way.
You did. But your first reaction was exactly what I thought. I thought that too. Because it is precious, especially because we've only actually spent 2 weeks together in the whole time of our relationship. Can I show some of my pyramids? Can
I would love to see your pyramids.
I? Really?
Yeah.
Really? This one is the tree of life. This is peridot here. And
I'm going to give you hang on. I'm going to pin you so people can get a better view.
Pin me.
Yes.
This one I did for Sharon. This is yours, Sharon, isn't it? So it lights up as well. So there you go. It's the tree of life, that one. So, and these are all done. These are all, there's only one that's left for sale, but all the rest of them have. But I've been having so much fun. The turquoise one. I'm just loving being creative with these. Yeah. This one, I think you guys have already seen this one, but this one is that one. They're £45, which works out about $55. If anybody wants one, but I just I'm so proud of them because I've been really trying. This one is the one for sale. It's the chakra one, and this is just kind of like a Velcro thing, comes off. And then there are lights inside, and you just literally just turn them on, and then put the base back on. So like that, and then it lights up. But I suppose you could put like permanent lights in there, and then you've got the plug. You can do that. This one. Now this one this one's not gone the way I wanted it to, because when I poured in extra resin, it kind of created a ridge there. So this one has actually still been bought. I basically said this is 20 because £20 because it was damaged, but somebody still fell in love with it. Gabby still fell in love with it, so she's going to have this one. But this one was designed for a lady who showed me a picture, and she wanted that. So it was like a lavender field, and so I thought I'm going to do lavender in there. So it's kind of like that. So, and then you've got kind of the moss there inside the pyramid. So yeah, so I'm going to redo that one for Sandy, and then this one is the purple one. So this is Elaine Thorpe's. So I've got to show her the finished product. So basically, so all of this will be properly, the bases will be put on. Oh God, it's so tricky. I'm going to have to put it down so I can turn it on. There you go. So that actually looks turquoise when it's on, but it's actually purple. Yeah. So I've been a busy girl. I had 7 pyramids on the go. 7. And then I made this one as well. So I'm nearly ready to do another kind of, this is like a astrology kind of board. So I'm nearly ready to do another kind of live sales thing. So, oh, this one as well. This is Elaine Carlisle's. So just got to put the bases on. But, you know, I had 6 orders I had of them. 6. So I was like so grateful for them. Yeah, so if anybody does want one, you can choose your colours, basically. Choose your colours or choose a theme, and then I'll do it for you. I'm going to do a fairy garden one with little fairies in there and little butterflies and toadstools and things like that. So I'm going to do a little one like that. And Gregg said about a Christmas style one, like doing one for Christmas. So yeah, exciting. It's like my inner child comes out and plays. And you know, Gregg's the same when he's doing his t-shirts. It's kind of like this kind of feeling of excitement that your inner child is able to be creative. So anyway, so we're going to do the list. So if anybody wants to join in with the list, if anybody feels as if they want to meet their soulmate or their twin flame, it's equally good if somebody is in a relationship and they want that relationship to get stronger. Okay, then you can you know, add your name to the list. Me and Gregg are on the list because we want to physically be together. So we're on the list. So the list isn't just about single people. It's about people wanting to find love. Sometimes you want your family reunited again. Sometimes, you know, there's been fallouts. There's been people that have not got on with each other, you know. There's a lot of separation going on. So that's what this is about. So all you have to do is give me your first name and the initial, or the person, you can give me the person's name that you want as well, first name and the initial, and then we read it out. Well, I read it out once a week when we're doing date night, and all of the intentions go out there. So if anybody wants to light a candle so that these intentions and the love energy can go out there, to visualize this magnetism. I've got itchy nose tonight. This magnetism coming towards each and every person on there. So yeah, it's exciting. I usually do the tarot cards, but I'm not going to do it today. I hope you don't mind. But I did a 3-hour astrology one yesterday with me and Gabby. So if you wanted to have a look at the astrology readings, they are free on my page, Alison Jane's page. I'm going to share it onto Psychic Ali page as well on Facebook if anybody would like. Yeah. Okay. Right. So she would kill. What, my mum? Are you talking about my mum and the video? Yeah, she probably will. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she'll find it funny. She put it on her Facebook, so people are going to see her doing her eyelashes, aren't they? So, right, let me just find the list now. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. All right, so let's have a look. So yeah, if anybody wants to be added, I can check in a little bit later. Okay, so here we go. I've got my candle ready and lit. Okay, so choose that down to there. Okay, so Aaron M, Adina MS, Amy S, Alex B, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Alla D. If anybody wants me to read their whole name, some people have, then let me know. Okay, just wanted to put that in there. Okay, just let me know. Some people have wanted me to. Alla D, Ali F, Alison H, Alison N, Amado T, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna OC, Anne EK, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca D, Benicia M, Benji N, Betty B, Blake JR, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy H, Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Caroline M, Carolyn EG, Karen D, Carrie L, Cat M, Caesar L, Chad F, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christina C, Christina M, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Concha Y, Constance W, Karina W, Chris DH, Crystal DH, Cynthia F, Daniel J, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb PT, Deb W, Debbie B, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Devon SP, Desi, Diana AM, Diane B, Diane S, Deju B, Dominique H, Donna RL, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Ellen EM, Elisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth C, Elizabeth P, Ella MO, Eloise C, Emma KB, Emma K, Erica, Gabrielle G, Gail A, Gary H, Gail B, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Gracie W, Greg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Hangin L, Hayley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jackie J, Jacqueline SH, Jacob A, Jacob B, James D, James F, James SC, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette DC, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenna R, Jenny S, Jill C, Jimmy M, Joanne C, Jody E, Jody S, Jody G, John F, Josephine RR, Judy M, Julia DR, Julia R, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Justin B, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kat L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Canola A, Kwan Y, Letitia W, Laura N, Layla S, Leanne D, Leah P, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa C, Lisa D, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz LLR, Liz C, Louise M, Linda T, Lynn M, Mafelda T, Mariah N, Mark W, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marisha M, Mandy S, Mandy T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Melissa R, Michael B, Mike M, Mimi B, Mindy W, Miranda H, Murray's, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nicole B, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nicole K, Nora C, Paige H, Pam C, Pamela R, Patricia J, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Phil Christophers, Pippa A, PJF, Rachel D, Rachel NR, Ray JG, Ray RL, Rashpal K, Renee R, Ria C, Robert F, Robert H, Robert R, Robin P, Rose K, Liz L, Ruth B, Sam P, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy R, Sandy V H, Sarah G, Sarah R, Sassy M, Scott O, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon H, Sharon J, Sharon P, Sherilyn C, Sherry S, Sherry J, Shirley S, Siobhan D, Sky MW, Sonia R, Stacy M, Stacy CB, Stacy G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Stephanie S, Steve, Susan MA, Suzanne W, L, Suzanne D, Suzanne MC, Tamara B, Tamara S, Tammy T, Tammy C, Tammy K, Tanya R, Tenna R, Tessa O, Tina C, Tina F, Tracy R, Tracy H, Trena RP, Trisha K, Trisha WK, Trisha B, Trisha G, Trisha T, Tyade A, Valerie C, Valerie J, Valerie O, Verkos TV, Victoria J, Wanda E, and Yvonne P. And that is 310 people. So 310. Can you believe that? Is any more to be added? I've been hit. Oh, Karina, I've been hit with unwanted advances from my neighbour. Oh dear. Oh. So yeah, so we've got to visualize these people meeting their other half and connecting and blending their energy with this, with the person that they're meant to be with, whoever that might be.
And once again, thank you for doing this every week, putting it out there so everybody can find their other half, their twin flame, their soulmate.
It's okay. I want that, and you want that as
In the
well.
name of love. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone should experience this.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah. And please, can you please let us know if there are any love stories out there? We don't have to use your name. We really don't. But
No.
please let us know. It'd be great to read some out. I mean, some of those people on that list I know have found somebody. But you know, it'd be nice for the story,
Mhm.
for you to let us tell the story. Mm.
Well, maybe that helped Phil in some way. Maybe.
Exactly. You do, Karina. Of course you do. You deserve to
Matter of
meet
fact,
your twin.
Phil had his full name read out on there.
He did. I mean, maybe that makes
a difference. Yeah.
Maybe it does. You know, let me know if you want me to read the full name. You
Mhm.
know, why not? And the
Yes.
thing is, we didn't take any kind of other details down from people. So, you know, for these love match things, we can't let you know unless you're on Facebook or we announce it on here.
Hmm.
So, you know, do you know what? The whole time I was reading that, I thought that there was something in my hair because I was literally having touches on my hair all over.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. And I was thinking, oh my God, there's going to be a big spider coming down here. But, so I looked, you'll see me look over at one point because I was looking to see if there was anything there,
Hmm. Aw.
but it wasn't.
I love you.
I love you too.
Is there anything you want to wrap up on?
I want to wrap you up.
Okay. I'm all in.
Present. No, thank you everybody for coming and sharing our date night. Yeah, just feel the love that, you know, we want to share with you. Feel that, and send that out to the universe and say, that's what I want. You know, I'm not necessarily saying our relationship, that's what you want, but, you know, whatever relationship is going to be right for you, put that out there, really. So
We want that for you.
we do.
Yeah,
Really, really do.
we do.
It's going to happen.
Yes. So we're going to wrap it up at that. I want to thank everyone for joining us in the chat. You guys rock. We love you guys so much. And if you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you as well. And leave your comments below the video. So until the next time, she is the lovely future Mrs. Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
My future husband.
yes. And I'm Gregg. And we're both sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste, everyone.
Bye.